Welcome to the first ever video on UK treasure hunters. We're here at Thirlmere Reservoir, and as you can see, it's pretty dry. It is so dry. We've had probably about 4 or 5 weeks of really nice dry weather, and in turn everything's kind of gone back about 40-50 feet. So we've got some huge areas which haven't been seen for a very long time. So hopefully we're going to get the detector out and have a go along the shoreline, and we'll work our way back and see if we can find anything that's been kind of hiding for the last, you know, God knows how long. So first off, we're going to do all this area down here. It's close to the shoreline. There's lots of boulders up at the top, so we'll kind of stay a little bit back from them. But yeah, we've got a good 20 or 30 feet of undone area, so we should be able to hopefully find something decent today. All the edges of the shoreline, that's where I'm assuming most of the rubbish is. Normally it'll be a good 20-30 foot up there, so all the other kind of rubbish should have floated towards the edge, hopefully, and we shouldn't get too much rubbish signals over here. But you know, let's just go and see. So I've just tried over there and I'm really picking up anything at all, not even kind of dodgy, like kind of hidden signals. So I'm going to go over here, and basically it's like a cove area, which is like really fine kind of shaly sand. So hopefully things have kind of been pushed that way. There's been a tide that way, or maybe they even bring boats in and out here. It's I'm not quite sure, so we'll have to go and have a quick look. So here we go, first ever live dig. Let's get pinpointer out. Let's have a look at this. It's not that deep. So, whoa, what have we got here? Here we go. Yay! First find, tin can. Beautiful. I'll just check. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so here we go. First ever find, and it looks, I don't know, I thought it was a weight, like a fishing weight, but it could be like a musket ball. It looks, well, I don't know, it's just like a solid bit of metal. I'm not sure. We'll have a check later. So, first ever proper find, apart from tin cans. So it's a bit of metal, but it's a perfect cylindrical ball. So I don't know. I thought it was a fishing weight to start off with, but it's not lead. It looks like a musket ball. It really does. But I honestly don't know if it is, or just like a ball bearing. Could be a ball bearing, but. Yeah, it's I'm going to hopefully think it's a musket ball, but we'll have a closer look later on. So it's probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say a good 3 or 4, because it's my first proper find. Next one up, little fishing weight. Nothing exciting, but fishing weight nonetheless. Okay, so we're not having a huge amount of luck here down by the actually water's edge, which I guess kind of makes sense a little bit. I mean, if this place has been here for a long time, and if the water level doesn't get down here that far, then really I'm only going to be getting stuff that's been dropped or maybe thrown in or stuff, and I mean, this is quite a big distance from the shoreline to actually throw anything in, and you know, I'm only relying on things that have been dropped from boats or things like that. But what I have found is like literally hundreds of these ball bearings, which is very entertaining. If anyone wants to buy any ball bearings, then you know, I've got lots of them. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to head up towards like kind of the shoreline. There's a little area up there which kind of looks like a camping ground. You know, it's kind of been kind of marked out. So we're going to have a wander up there and have a go up there and see if we can find something a little bit more interesting. So yeah, we've just come to this area. It's slightly grassy. A lot of the grass has actually died off because of the weather. So we're going to do down there. There's a few beer bottles and stuff down there. So obviously there's people being here. There's a load of wires, like there's huge amounts of wires that go all the way across. I'm guessing into houses or to buildings or something like that. But yeah, we'll give them a miss, and we'll try and just have a quick wander around here. Here we go. Look at this. Our first coin. Our first one we picked up is a 2 shilling. 1944 2 shilling. First coin. How awesome is that? I know these have been found quite a lot, but my first one on this channel. How cool is that? Let's go and find some more. Okay, so we've got a signal here. We're going to do a live dig and we're going to have a look and see what's down here. Need a trowel. We're getting close. There we go. Bloody horseshoe. Obviously someone's brought the horse down to drink some water maybe. But yeah, horseshoe. Let's double check there's nothing else in here. So yeah, nothing else in there, just a giant horseshoe. Okay, so there we go. I've run out of time. I don't have enough time to carry on. But what we will do is we'll take everything back, the bits and pieces that we have found, we'll take them back home, have a clean up of them, and then we'll have like a little bit of a review and see exactly what we've got. Really interested in that coin. But yeah, what an awesome day. It's absolutely boiling here. It is so hot. I've been out for a couple of hours. I haven't found a lot. But it was definitely worth it to get out onto this beautiful reservoir and have a little bit of a poke around. We've got some brilliant claims. I've got 16 fields which were given to me yesterday to do, so hopefully towards the end of the week I'll get up there and be doing some stuff up there, which would be awesome. They're all virgin ground, no one's metal detected. The guy's been on the farm for at least 60 years. He's never let anybody on the farmland before. So yeah, apart from the odd cheeky scamp who might have run up there and done everything, it should be good. So we'll and it's in the kind of like the top end of a dip of a valley as well, which is brilliant. So it should be good. Anyway, let's get back to the house, give everything a bit of a clean up, and let's see what we've got. Okay, so we are back finally at home, and I'm so glad. It's so hot out there. I am so glad I'm back in with a nice little fan going. And yeah, we've cleaned up our finds. We didn't get a lot. I mean, I have to admit that, but it was quite a clean site. I only found maybe 3 or 4 little bits of rubbish, if that. I mean, really, really small bits. Most were tiny, tiny little bits of tin can. We only got 3 or 4 proper finds. The first thing was obviously these little ball bearings. There was hundreds of them. I mean, honestly, hundreds and hundreds of them. Scanning around and found maybe 2 or 3 from the ground. Brilliant. And then I kind of was looking a little bit closer, and then you just saw hundreds of them. They were all over the place. It was literally like somebody had a box of ball bearings and they just went, well, bye bye, and just lobbed them all in the reservoir. So yeah, that was interesting. Next one, of course, was the lovely little fishing weight. Nothing special about that at all. But yeah, still a find. Add to the box of lead that I've started. So, you know, we'll eventually be a millionaire from lead, especially if we do a lot more stuff at the beach, which we will be doing. And the last one was the 2 shilling. Not an amazing find. I mean, you know, it's not a hammered coin or anything silly like that, but it's our first proper coin on the channel. So the 1944 2 shilling is officially our first ever coin find. So yeah, not a huge amount. We got that. We got the horseshoe as well, which I put into the tripod and walked away from. Completely forgot. So that's back at Thirlmere if anyone wants that. It's just there. But yeah, so it was good. I spent about 2 hours out there, so it wasn't a huge amount of time. It was enough in this heat. It really was. But yeah, hopefully next time, maybe in a couple of days, we're going to be going up to our new. Well, either we're going to go up to our new place where we've got like about 15 fields, a huge area to work in, which are all that kind of virgin ground. No one should have been on there. Or we are going to go magnet fishing, maybe back at Thirlmere, but we'll do it at the dam area. We could do that, or we could go into Kendal, which is close to where I live, and do that there. So I'm not quite sure what exactly we're going to do, but what day is it today? It's Tuesday today. Hopefully I'll be going and doing it on Friday, so there should be another video out very, very soon. For what's going to happen on this channel, basically there's 3 things that we're mainly going to be focusing around: detecting, magnet fishing, and the occasional we'll take our pan up to the river, up probably where I live, because it has been gold found up there. So we'll probably take our little pan and bits and bobs and see if we can go and find some gold in the river. It won't be much, well, you never know, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and we'll take our pan up there and we'll have a look. So that's kind of the 3 major things this channel is going to be focused on. There will be other things that kind of crop up over the years, but those are the main 3 things that you should expect from the channel. So yeah, that's basically it. That's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so. Give that subscribe button a push, and if you want to kind of stay up to date with every single episode that comes out, hit that little bell, the little tiny bell next to subscribe. Just a weird way that YouTube works. So hit the subscribe button to stay subscribed to the channel, and then hit that bell if you want to get updates from every single video from the channel, which would be cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you sometime soon for another episode on UK Treasure Hunter.